mean, I don't take nothing from Canelo. You know, he's a great champion, and he was daring to be great. It's just that I feel like he underestimated Bivol and he believed his own hype. I think that's what it was, because after Bivol, you know, withstood the power, it looked like Canelo didn't really know what to do after. And that's what I'm talking about, believing the own hype. He thought he could hurt everybody he touches.
Once again, Ryan Garcia, Isaac Cruz fight is not going to happen. Sean Gibbons, who's Isaac Cruz's manager, said this is not a good time to have the Ryan Garcia fight. Gibbons says they are in a holding pattern. They are waiting to see if they can get a rematch with Gervonta Davis if he beats Rolly Romero, or they might fight Rolly Romero. In other words, we're not going to risk fighting Ryan Garcia, because if Ryan Garcia knocks us out, then it's no Gervonta Davis rematch. Besides that, we should have known this fight was not going to happen, because Ryan Garcia is with Golden Boy, Isaac Cruz with the PBC. I know in the past I've been critical of Ryan Garcia pulling out of fights, but this Isaac Cruz fiasco is not Ryan Garcia's fault. This falls on Isaac Cruz's management team, Al Heyman and the PBC. They do not want Cruz to take a risky fight like that, because if he loses, his stock drops. Right now, his stock is high. Isaac Cruz just got done knocking out Gamboa, which Gamboa is washed, but a knockout's a knockout. And if Gervonta Davis beats Rolly Romero, knocks him out in spectacular fashion, the rematch could do pretty well as far as pay-per-view and ticket sales. So the last thing they need Isaac Cruz doing is venturing out in the zone, fight Ryan Garcia, and get knocked out. David Benavidaz needs more experience, need to fight better fighters. And these are the words coming out of his mouth. He says, I need more experience. I need bigger fights. Benavidaz is pretty much honest with himself. He knows his resume is weak and he's better opposition. But that's why I like David Benavidaz, because he's willing to risk it. He wants better fights. He just can't get them. He also says Canelo is a great fighter, in which he is. But he also believes Canelo was believing his hype too much and probably thought he's a walk-through Bivol. He underrated Bivol, and Bivol's a good fighter. These are the words from David Benavidaz. I had Canelo the best pound-for-pound fighter before he lost to Bivol. And the Canelo fans, the ones I know, are the most honest fans in boxing. When he lost that fight, nobody came to his defense to say he won. Everybody said he lost that fight. And most of the fans I know, Canelo fans, they said Canelo threw too many power punches, and he was gassed after the 7th round. When those power punches did not have an effect on Bivol, Canelo and his team didn't have a backup game plan. I'm agreeing with Sean Porter. I think Canelo and his team will come in with a different strategy and a different mindset. The rematch will be much different than the first fight. And a lot of people will disagree with me, but hey, we're boxing fans. We're allowed to have different opinions. Leave your thoughts in comments below. Jay Beasy, I'm gone.